Hello, today we're going into the Uncollected against Red Guardian using a 4-star Captain America, just to show that you can take him out with pretty well any champ once you get used to his abilities. He starts off the fight with a node called Mighty Charge, which means he's unstoppable on medium dashes. You can get a quick parry in a heavy, which I see here. You'll see right now that he has 9 shield charges below his health bar. Every time you strike him with a basic attack, those shield charges will drop. If they drop down to 0, you will be stunned for 1.9 seconds and he'll basically kill you right away. The way to get around that is to use your special attack. You have to time your special attack with the shield charges expiring. So let's say he has 2 charges left and you have a special attack that does 2 hits. That will clear it. When it's cleared, it goes into cooldown for 10 seconds and you can attack him normally. You can also bait out his special one, very easy. He just slides in with a kind of a shield thrust, and then he kind of uses the shield in a sweeping motion trying to hit you. That's when you run in and hit him. So you always have to time your special attacks with the shield dropping. Just to give you an example, if you had 3 charges left and you have a special attack that does 2 hits, that will not be enough to bring him down to 0, so you have to time it correctly. So if you had 2 charges up and you had a special attack that did 4 hits, that would be more than enough. If you had 2 charges and you had a special attack that did 2 charges, that would be more than enough as well. You just got to clear it down to 0. And you can just rinse and repeat this over and over again. Now, if you get kind of low in power and you're worried that your basic attacks will not get you over that power threshold before the shield counter, you can use your heavy attacks. Heavy attacks will not cause the counter to drop. You can basically, in this case, since he's on the mighty node here, you can actually bait out his heavies with your heavies, and then you can gain power that way. But once you get into the rotation, as you see here, it's pretty easy. I would recommend putting a point into willpower, as you see here, because I'm actually healing up from his I think he's putting a weakness debuff on me, or maybe a trauma debuff. I'm not sure which buff he's got on me, but I can gain health during the battle, which is very good. It makes it very easy for a 4-star. Now, at the end of this fight, I also have a fight with 6-star Human Torch, just to show you how fast it can be done with a regular player. You know, there's lots of champs that can take this guy out pretty easily once you get used to it. Actually, everybody can take him out pretty easily. But obviously the more powerful characters will take him out a lot faster. So, as we continue this fight, he's got 4 charges up right now. I slide in, 1, 2, 3, make sure I use my special attack to clear out that shield. Dodge out his heavy attack, go in and attack, bait out his special 1 again. You can bait out his special 2 as well, that's also quite easy to evade. So he's got 7 charges up. He's being a little stingy here. I go in. So he's got 3 charges up, so I got to make sure my special attack has at least 2 hits. Clears it out. Bait out the heavy. Rinse and repeat. So you can do this through the whole fight once you get it going. The only difficult part of this match is probably the very beginning. Just trying to get that power. If you can parry him at the very beginning, I would suggest doing the 1 hit basic and then 1 heavy, just to gain that extra power and not lose any charges on his end, so you can gain power faster. You got to get to that special 1 power as quickly as possible before his shield drops, because if you can't get into the rotation, you're basically dead. Once you get into the rotation, it's pretty easy going. And like I said, that point of willpower will certainly help. As you can see, my health is full now from about half, because he does hit you pretty hard on the block. So we're getting close here. He's got 2 charges left. Cleared out the charges with my special. The cooldown timer is up, so it's easy going. Bait up the SP1. Again, charges. Keep your eye on it. Got a nice lucky stun there. Now here's his SP2 if you want to see it. I just evaded it here. I didn't actually go in and retaliate, but I'm pretty sure you can. I'm just not too used to the actual movement yet. Then he slides in. I'm pretty sure you could run in there and hit. So watching those shield charges, special 1. Shield's fractured. He gets his special 1. You can go and attack, no problem, because the shield's down. And away you go. Now the next fight is just a regular fight with a more higher end player, just to show you how fast you can take him out. I'm using Human Torch with the Nova Flames. So I start the fight trying to get a parry in, as you see here, and then I do a basic and a heavy to gain some power. Beto does heavy attack. Now I use my special 1. It has multiple hits, so it's easy to get over that counter. Now I'm going to do it again later on in the video, and I'm just going to hit his block just to show you that you can take down the shield by hitting the block as well. So he's at 3 charges. Now watch what happens here. I back off. I have a melee weapon here. See, the shield still goes down. So if you have a champ that can do something from a distance and you're a little bit worried, you don't want to get too close, you can actually just hit his block with your special. It does the same thing. Obviously, if you're using a special that puts you close to the character, he's going to tear you apart, so I probably wouldn't do that. But any melee attacks like Cyclops or Human Torch, as you see here, should do fine. So I hope that helps you out, guys. He's not too bad of an opponent once you get used to him. That initial shock of his damage and his stun can really tear you apart, but after that, he's not too bad. So take care, everybody. Hope you liked the video, and we will talk to you guys soon. And don't forget to subscribe.
Target identified. Analysis complete. Please subscribe.